Here is a quick demo of how to use Tuftung AI, and I will cover the three parts here. The first part is creating or finding the scenario. The second part is how to experience it, how to run the conversation. And the third part is how do you analyze it, do the post-conversation debrief. So to start with, let's go to Start Now here. You can either pick a scenario from the library. The featured section has a bunch of scenarios which we have collected for you. You can just search from here to find the scenarios. Or you can go to the collection, which is the collection of, for example, MBA admission prep, PM interviews, TPM interviews. So each of these collection has a bunch of scenarios related to a particular topic. You could also create your own scenarios that will go reflect here, either from the create scenario here or from the home page. For example, if I want to create Amazon PM interviewer, then I can create from here. We have an AI here that can help you write the prompt for it. If you have a JD, you can just directly upload here. You can also add the URL of the job description or YouTube video or some interviews, and we'll scrape the transcript so that make it more real-like. Once you create that, you can either make it public or just create a scenario, which I'll do here. You can also define certain rubrics, like how should we evaluate the conversation once it's done. So then we'll create the scenario. You can go to the scenario from the library page. So we'll just search from here, the one we created, Amazon PM interviewer. Now there are a bunch of ways for you to share. You can directly share the link of this and people will get access to and can interview. So that's the second part, like how do you share and experience it. The second thing is in certain cases, you want to protect the scenario and only give to certain candidates to interview. For example, if you're doing user research or hiring candidates, then what you can do is configure access and, for example, define a passcode that only candidates who have this passcode can access this scenario and interview. The auto recording here enables you to record every session that happens so that you can do analysis, post, and we can also help you do that. And finally, whether you want to allow or not allow participants to see the result. So that goes on here. Once you do all of this, this is saved and you can share the URL and the passcode with the candidates. The experience that candidates will have is something like this, where they will get the pre-check link here, and from there on, they can go to the link. So to allow this, what I have to do is to allow the camera permission. Once I do all of that and reload it, I will get the permission to go in. One last thing is that I have to allow a screen share permission so that we can record it. So once I have all of this, I can go and start the conversation, which is very real-like, human-like, and very low latency. Hello.
Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I'm excited to chat with you about your experience.
I'll stop here. And so this will record the interview and will upload in the analysis screen. So that's the second part of it. There is one other way for you to create this interview experience. That is, you can go to the scenarios and you can go to the details page. Sorry, that video was uploaded. You can go to details page and from there you can go to integrate. And here you can copy this code and this will directly embed as an iframe in your website. So you can either pick the full style where the video access and everything is there. We provide options to choose the background. You can also choose the basic style where you can choose the avatar and different background or minimal style, whichever suits you. Once this analysis is done, the candidates can see the analysis here from the session analysis point if you allow it. For example, if I have done certain here, I can go to the analyze section here and this will show me all the analysis. So for example, what are the parts where I did well? What are the things I could improve? Some improvement tips. And of course, I can ask question here. For example, how could I have answered first part better? So this will in real time give me a way to sort of interact with the transcript, get more insights from there. So that's the three part. Like first is how do you find or create the scenario. Second part is how do you share the scenarios or do the interview. And the third part is how do you do the analysis. Hope you liked it. Let me know if your feedback and thoughts. Thank you so much.